We are all linked together by our willingness to make overcoming injustice, indifference, and intolerance our civil religion. We are poised here for one brief sigh of time, toiling in Congress with one another, bending shoulders to the task of helping to resolve the most pressing challenges of our time. In close communion, we share values and sentiments expressed by language unspoken, inspired by dreams of lands and seas unspoiled, and emboldened by spirits unbroken.
Sometime from now, what are our own kind going to inherit from us if nothing changes that's going to make things better? And I'm talking about how we treat each other, how we regard ourselves, what kind of communities we're going to have, societies we're going to have. And when are we going to stop wounding the planet and start healing it?
What issues would we have our students better understand and care about? What issues would we have them read about and discuss or compose poems about or produce or perform works of art about? Would we have students explore the lives of those whose existences are largely unknown, unchronicled, unapplauded, not just those who have acquired notoriety? How might we embolden students to speak out against injustice, inequity, and incivility? How can we help students, young learners, understand that across the landscapes of dead and dying species, resulting from ravaged ecosystems, the fingerprints of humankind are scattered? How might we inspire students to rise to the aid of the oppressed or empower them to heed the pleas of a sorely wounded planet? The enlightenment of selves and of global communities must not be left to chance.
I had learned through my studies and coursework and experiences, even when I was a classroom teacher, this is a very needful species that I'm a part of. The children, the youth, the disadvantaged, the deserving but unserved. And the summit gave me reason to focus on what's most important in the world.
Without salvation offered by the human will and imagination, more species than have already perished are destined to suffer extinction, fueled by the havocs of unabated environmental humiliation, a prospect that brings into question the very relevancy of human morality. In the years since World War I, societies the world over have experienced more, not less, violence, instability, insecurity, injustice, unchecked diseases, water and air pollution, famine, and squandered natural surrounds. For us, it was simple determination to speak out against incivility and to take a stand against malevolence, which, if left unchecked, would inflict more terrible injury on the planet and its inhabitants than ever before experienced.
So it's these thoughts, and for years I thought, am I the only one? Am I the only one feeling this way, having this sensation about what I should be devoting myself to and helping others devote to those things too. And the summit showed me, the very first one, I mean, my heart skipped a beat. When I just saw all those people there, then I found a new family. And I did. We address them, we interact with them in ways that elevate their sense of safety, their sense of belonging, their sense of partnering with others, their sense of understanding differentiation between other and me, and moving steadily beyond themselves. What is this self that we're after? It is selflessness. It takes someone who's pretty confident, pretty rich, to be selfless, giving, generative, other-oriented. And that's quite a task. Along with many of you, all of you, an extraordinary band of crusaders and healers and sentinels. I trust that some years hence, our calling will be felt by others, adventurous youths, many not yet born, and that these new dreamers will bear witness and wonder and believe and dare, and by daring, take up our crusade and carry it closer to completion. I trust also that when our actions are examined down the corridor of time, the judgment of history will note that the stars marched alongside us, that we found better songs to sing, and that the beneficent consequences of our engagements left no occasion for self-reproach.